Hello everybody and welcome back to Lone Wrench Garage. Today we're going to continue on with the Pontiac for Poverty Tour. We've got a lot of things left to do to it. We've got like 9 days left before we have to be on the road. So let's get after it. We're having some overheating issues. I noticed when I got it back from the shop. It's running about 210. I have no antifreeze in it right now. I have that for a reason, to want to make sure we didn't have any leaks. So as you can see, it boiled over here. There's a lot of rust in it. We're going to try to get some of the rust out of the system. We're going to try this Blue Devil. I've never used it before. It's supposed to be one of the top things on the market. We're going to put that in, run it down the road for about an hour, bring it back and see if we can flush it and get clear water out of it. If we can't, we'll try it a second time. Hopefully it'll clean it out and won't spring any leaks in the process. We're also going to get this air conditioner line that's loose and is not attached to anything out of the way, because I've got a new expansion tank coming for the radiator. The old one sit right here and it's split down the bottom. It's no longer available in reproduction that I can find. I mean, it's possibly still out there, but I couldn't find it. So I ended up buying one that's we're going to have to make some bracketing for. But that's things we're going to plan on doing on this video. There's several things we have left, so let's see how far we get. We got it broke loose, and we're getting it 1/4 turn at a time. We don't need no stinking air conditioning. Air conditioning's for sissies anyway. There's the rest of it. Alright. That's not needed. Let's put the battery back in it and start draining the radiator after we get it outside. Well, we have our first official test run complete. We drove it for about an hour with the heater on and the radiator flush in. I'm getting ready to open up the tap. I've got the pressure release and we are going to drain it and then put some antifreeze in. Hopefully the flush will get all the rust out of it. And then I think she deserves a bath. Oh, I think we're going to try the Comet scrub when we get done refilling the radiator. Stay tuned. If you can see all that rust coming out of there. Rust and water. Got the petcock open. See from the splatter. But it's pretty clear. It's running pretty clear. I'm impressed with it. I think we got the majority of it out. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna call that done. Let's see how she's gonna respond to a little TLC and take a Scotch-Brite, some Comet. See if we can get some of the rust off this. Kind of curious about this right here. It's not like we have a showroom finish. Lightening it up. I don't know if it'll all come off, but. Believe it or not, guys, guys, this is another first. I never scrubbed the car with the Scotch-Brite and Comet before. See what you all think. Quite a bit of difference. It's not going to get it all off. I'll scrub that dark spot a few more times. See if we can't get a little more out of it, but for the most part, you can definitely tell the difference where I scrubbed and where it hasn't been scrubbed. May actually look pretty good when we're done. I'm not gonna make you suffer and watch all this. It's probably gonna take a few hours, so I'll bring you back when we get close to done. How's that? This is after about an hour. Half the roof. Down the side, I'm gonna have to find something to get in the trim. The rear fender. You see the difference from the door to the fender. Half the trunk. Again, I have to get something to get in there. If I choose, I may not bother with it. But this side here, it's just like this one, and now with a lot of elbow grease, it takes a lot, let me tell you, and a lot of time. It'll get looking better. But that's all I'm going to put in it for today. Okay, one of the next things we're going to do is change the door locks. I know it sounds trivial, but it's something I want to do. Most of my stuff I'll be taking is junk, but it's my junk, and I want to keep it that way. I bought a 3-lock set, and I was going to change the trunk lock also, but as you can see, there's been some modification there, and the lock is working just fine. So right now, we are going to skip the trunk lock and just do the door locks, because I don't have any key to fit the door locks currently. So let's get into it. I'm going to try to get you in here as close as I can. I might have to move you back. To access the door lock, you have to go in through the door panel, and it's where all the mechanisms at. You will need a special tool, if I can find it, to remove the window roller and the door lever. Bonus, we got a Pac-Man scratch off. I'm guessing that's a loser. See what year that is. Arkansas Lottery. Well, I don't see no date on it. We got a nickel. So now that we have that off, you take this tool, and there's snap rings on here. I don't know if you can see, but there's snap ring on that one, snap ring on this one. And if you're not careful, you will lose them. So you just shove it in here, straddle that shaft, and then this here will push the pins off. And these should just wiggle right off. Now it'll have some push pins somewhere in here. Like right there. You'll need to pop them loose. I guess I just wasn't being violent enough with it. There you have it. Wow. I don't think this one's been off very much. That's the original paper. They put plastic in it now for a vapor sound barrier. That is amazing. That ought to be in a museum. Right here's your key lock. And the only thing holds it in is that little clip right there. And then it's got a little mechanism. It works your lock. I'd show you with key, but I don't have a key for this. So I'm going to leave you there. And I'm going to see if I can get this pry bar in to pop out. Everything's black and I can't find it in here. Let's see if we can pop this out. Let me move you back just a second. There we go. Came out like a vengeance, didn't it? All right. I forgot I'm working on a 52-year-old car. Things have been on it quite a while. And we just fished the lock out. Get a hold of it. And kind of remember the orientation on it. And then that will just slide right out. And there you have it. Now we'll have to take this bracket here off and replace it on the new lock because that didn't come with a kit. It did come with a new retainer clip. So I know you're not going to be able to see while I do this, but that can't be helped. There you have it. Let's grab the keys and see if it works. Like the new ones. There it went. I was beginning to wonder there for a minute. All right, we have new locks. Woohoo! I'll get this put back on and I'll bring you back to see the final product. There you guys have it. One door lock replacement. That'll be a job completed. Well, this is going to complete this video. I've got a lot more work left to do. I didn't want to make this one big long video. I would have lost you guys halfway through if I haven't lost you already. If you have watched this far, I really appreciate it. And this stuff that I'm doing, you can do too. This is just basic stuff that anybody can do. So if you got an old beater out there that you want to work on, get your butt out there and do it. Because if I can do it, you can. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and share it. And if you can, hype it. There'll be a final video out on this that will come out right before Powdery Tour. So stay tuned and look for it. And I'll see you on the next one.